What is up, you guys? In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I asked a bunch of my friends to send me a bunch of questions, and I'm about to answer them. Let's get started. The first question is from Michael. My favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant would probably be... If we're talking fast food, I would say maybe either Qdoba or Chick-fil-A. But if we're talking actual restaurants, I would say my favorite restaurant would be Sweet Tomatoes. It's a buffet, and all the food there is real, and it's made there, and it's not frozen, and it's amazing. Alright, so the next question is from Tim. Do you have any pets, and if so, what kinds, and what would their names be? So, no, I do not have any pets. I would want one dog and one cat, at least to start. And for the dog, I would probably name him Leo, depending on if he's like a shorter breed of dog. And if I had a cat, I would name him Ollie. That's what I'd probably do. I'd name him Ollie. Next question from Declan. Where do you see yourself in, say, 15 years? That's a good question. So, 15 years. I would see myself graduated college with a bachelor's degree in atmospheric sciences. I would hopefully be in my dream job, but if I'm not, then oh well. And if I'm stuck in a fast food restaurant, I'd be very disappointed in myself because I know that I'm better than that. Next question from Sydney. Am I your favorite cousin? Alright, the next question is from Garrett. Why have the Greeks not reclaimed Constantinople yet? Moving on. Next question. How many sports do you play? For the longest time, I played soccer. I played soccer for about 11 years. 11, give or take. Maybe 12 if you consider pre-K. But if you're not considering pre-K and you're just going up from kindergarten to when I stopped, then that'd be 11 years. I really like volleyball. I like running, and I like cycling. Is cycling or running really a sport? Sort of, but I never competitively did them. And then volleyball, I thought about trying out, but I never thought I was good enough, and I lost the opportunity on that. The next question from Ashley. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? My favorite thing to do would be probably play video games or go hang out with my friends. Especially if you're out going somewhere and maybe like going bowling or exploring something or swimming or really anything that's just with friends is perfect for me. Next question is from Jack. Rallycross or Formula 1? I've got no idea what that question means, so I'm gonna move on. The next question is from Devin. What are 3 things you want to accomplish before you're 30? I want to have graduated college. I would like to hopefully be married. And I would want to be a meteorologist for a news station. This snap from Annalise. Thanks. Great question. Next question from Kayla. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? That Santa is real and the Tooth Fairy is real. Parents, I'm looking at you. And the next question is, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would want to be a meteorologist. The guy that looks at clouds and is like, ooh, ah. Okay, next question from Abby. How many animals have you had and have now? I have had, let's see, so 1 dog, 4 fish, 2 turtles, and the occasional box turtle that kind of shows up on our porch. Funny stories with these. The dog, her name was Murphy. She lived until she was 18. I don't remember what kind of breed she was because I was 3 years old, so it's big. I had 1 beta who ended up just kind of sinking to the bottom of the tank and just kind of never swam again. So we thought it died. I don't know if it did or not. And then I've had 2 goldfish. The first one died because I put bubbles in its tank, because I thought that the fish having bubbles would be a good idea because the fish was bored and it needed to do something. And then the second goldfish, it was a nice plump fish. Like, we made sure that we fed it every day. It grew a whole lot. One day I come home from school, I just got home from, I think it was preschool, and I thought the fish was hungry. So I thought, what would the fish eat? What would the fish like? I thought, peaches. Let's get a can of peaches, let's open the peaches, dump it into the tank. And lo and behold, the next day the fish was no longer with us. Anyway, red-eared slider, which is a type of water turtle. And the interesting story about this is that we found a water turtle in the middle of a parking lot, and he was about this big, so like barely half the size of your palm. We ended up taking him home, we put him in a little bowl, and then we had him for, I think it was almost 3 years before we finally let him go out into our friend's lake. We got another red-eared slider because our friends that we released the red-eared slider into the lake with had more red-eared sliders. We got another little baby one from them, but then he ended up climbing up out of the bowl and then falling onto the floor and getting a concussion or some brain damage or something. We don't really know what happened. He just kind of stopped functioning correctly as a turtle and just kind of just... Alright, the next question from Tom is, what is your favorite TV show? SpongeBob all the way. The next question from Jackie is, what preposition of a potato is your favorite? How do I answer that? I honestly have no idea how you answer that. Moving on. The next question from Solana is dual enrollment difficult? No, it's not. It's actually really fun. So, what my day is I get to school and you get to completely customize when your classes are, so you could have all your classes in the morning from like 8 to 12, or you could have all your classes from like 5 to 9. It just depends on when your class actually takes place. A lot of the downtime you spend in a room, at least for my dual enrollment, we spend in a room. All of the people there are super nice and super fun. We have a bunch of card and board games that we play whenever we get bored, which we probably shouldn't. But we end up playing board games most of the time. A lot of the people bring like their Switches or their Wii or their Xbox, and we end up playing that too. So, in my opinion, it is 15 million times better than high school. The next question is from Stefan. Why are you making a YouTube channel? Honestly, because I just thought that I might maybe find this enjoyable, and so far I have found this super enjoyable. So far I've only posted 1 video, and yes, it's not the best, it's actually really cringy, but I mean, everyone starts somewhere, and I honestly think that it's just something that I'd really love to do, and also just show people like what my life is. Alright, next question is from Hope. Where is somewhere you always wanted to go? I have always wanted to go to the Bahamas, mostly because I've heard that it's beautiful, it's hot and sunny, and the beaches are amazing. That's just from what I've heard. Either wanted to go to the Bahamas, or I've always wanted to go on a cruise ship that went to multiple different places. I'm pretty sure that's what a cruise is, but, you know. The next question is from Will. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Honestly, I started to watch vlogs a little while ago, and I started to really enjoy them, and I thought that, I mean, even though my life's not that interesting, I still thought that maybe I could maybe start something and maybe people would watch it. Next question is from Trent. What is your YouTube, man? It's Andrew Labit. Next question is from Tyson. Did you get Red Dead 2? No. Next question is from Katie. How old are you? I am 16 and will be 17 in June. The next question is, what is your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is watch Netflix or YouTube, or go out and do stuff with friends. The next question is from Hunter. What is the specific color of the sky? I'm asking because I actually don't know this, and I'm actually too lazy to look it up. Really, the sky is black, but we see it as blue down here because whenever the sun's rays goes through the clouds, blue is reflected off the water molecules the most, which is why we end up seeing a blue sky instead of a black sky. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I hope I answered all the questions like semi-okay. If you liked, like the video, and if you want to see more of me, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next video.